What did you think of the March 21st, 73 conversation with John Dean?
That was, it was a memorable day when we sat down to listen to that particular tape. We did not expect to hear, frankly, what we heard. John Dean came in, and much as he testified to the Senate Select Committee, kind of laid out all that had been going on. I think President Nixon, while he had approved these initial steps to try to cover things up, was out of the loop for the most part for quite a while. And when John Dean came in to say what he'd been doing, a lot of it was news to Nixon, not entirely, but a lot of it was news to him. And particularly when John Dean says the Hunt and the Cuban Americans are threatening to reveal what they know unless we can continue to provide money to them and their families. They were in jail, you know, they expected their families to be supported. It's going to fall apart unless we can buy their silence. And then to have the President of the United States say, well, how much would it take? Instead of to blow up and say, what? People are trying to blackmail me and blackmail the President of the United States and this office. You know, I won't hear of it. We'll never do anything like that. His reaction was entirely opposite. Well, we can get, yeah, how much will it take? $1 million. Well, we can get $1 million. The trouble is, how do you distribute it? It was, we felt, both of us, like we'd been hit in the gut, and it was hard to breathe. It was such a disillusioning experience, you know, because both of us had voted for Nixon twice. Both times he ran, and in '68 and '72, and hoped against hope as things went on that he really wasn't a party to any of this, that it had been a conspiracy maybe involving some of his chief aides, but not him. But this, for us, for the judge and myself, laid it to rest. I mean, there was no doubt after that. In fact, he passed me a note. We wouldn't talk to each other because we had our earphones on, but he wrote this note. He said, shouldn't we hear this again? Just like, do we really hear what we thought we heard? So we rewound it and played it again. And, you know, as I recall, when that was over, we just said, you know, packed up the tape, put it back in the safe, and went home. We just didn't have the stomach to do anything more that day.
Did you think the president would be impeached?
I think so. You know, after that, we thought that was very possible.